I am constantly getting comments under my videos saying that I look like Lara Raj from KATSEYE. I hope I'm saying her name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. But I decided today to make a video of me doing her makeup. So if you are interested, please keep on watching. Clearly, I was feeling myself way too much in this makeup because I have too many intro shots that I wanted to share with the world. So, here you go. You're forced to see me feeling myself. I'm starting off with the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Medium 3 Praline to prime my eyelids. I am taking the lightest shade from the original Master Mattes palette from Makeup by Mario to chaotically highlight under my brow bone because I guess I was like nervous or something. I have no idea, but I'm doing it so chaotically and I'm using that so I can have a shade for the next color to transition into. Now I'm taking my Charlotte Tilbury, darling. And that was really bad, sorry. In the shade Tan 3. And I am using that to set my eyelids. And I'm also going to sweep it up towards the temples to contour my eye upward. I want it to look super sexy and sultry and feline cat-like per mouth. You know what I mean? Can we just take a second for that rogue hair who's so adventurous that wants to come on the ride, like for blending? So cute. I am using my Got To Be, I don't think it's a brow gel. I think it's for like baby hairs, but I'm taming these brows, but honestly, let's be real. I'm gonna be so for real right now. Nothing really works to tame these eyebrow hairs because they always end up falling onto my brow bone. They can't be tamed, just like Miley said. Does anyone remember that era of Miley? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No words. Now I am taking my eyeliner. I got this from oh, and I'm also praying to God. Um, so that he blesses me with a fire eyeliner for my YouTube video. And I am taking a Conjuring eyeliner. It's from like this Lethal Cosmetics collection that I got. And it started off really good and then it ended up really bad. Like the felt like started like kind of peeling apart. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, and then it makes it almost impossible to start drawing lines and stuff, and that's what started happening on the second eye. So I had to switch to a L'Oreal eyeliner for my second eye, but luckily this eyeliner worked very well for the first eye. I think it just didn't do well over like powder set like eyes. I'm not sure what happened there, but I wouldn't really recommend it. The thing is that it has a really cute cross stamp on the other side. That's why I got it, and also it was like a limited edition collection. And I love The Conjuring, so I'm a sucker for marketing and advertising. Sue me. I'm falling into the trap of consumerism and I can't stop it. But look how nice my eyeliner came out, guys. Now we're doing the next eye off camera and curling my eyelashes with my Chanel eyelash curler. And wow, okay, I need to stop. I am now taking my Rimmel Lash Accelerator mascara. I haven't used this since high school and it's actually like kind of fire. Like once it starts getting dry, like look how nice my eyelashes look. And I'm taking the Lily Lashes Goddess Eyelashes Holy 2016. I don't think I used these pairs since 2016. That was also me showing you that you could also wear it without eyelashes, but it looks so much better with eyelashes. Like, look how. Oh, I'm also putting it above my eyelash line, and just look at the difference. Like, boom. Like, one eye just looks like more like sultry and like pulled up, especially when you put it over the lash. line. And then I'm taking a Nabla black eyeliner and I am tightlining my eyes. This is the Revlon Serum Tint in the shade 409, and I am using this to cover my face. It doesn't have a lot of coverage. I feel like I could have gone for a little more, but like I'm just not a full coverage girly, like ever, and I don't know. I just wanted to use this. I don't know. But you could probably do way more coverage than this because I feel like that's the vibes. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry that sounded so shady. It's like I don't need the coverage, but like you could use it. I really am not a pick me girl. I swear I didn't mean it like that. I don't know. Okay, but hear me out. This look would be so cool and grungy with no concealer. Now I'm taking my Bobbi Brown corrector in the shade Peach, and look what happens. That's so devastating. Boom. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, no concealer was harmed in the making of this. We salvaged her, we patched her back up, we did a little surgery, she's fine. We just stuck her right back in. That's what she said. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I feel like Michael Scott every time I use a that's what she said joke. And no, I did not fully watch The Office. I'm just the kind of girl who knows a lot of things about a lot of things. Now I'm taking the Dior Forever Skin Correct in the shade 2WO. This is the full coverage concealer that I had on hand. You can honestly use anything, it doesn't have to be Dior. I just, from the picture I'm referencing of Lara, she looks like she has a lot of coverage underneath, and also it's very bright underneath. So that's what I'm trying to go for. I'm using the Rare Beauty cream bronzer in the shade Good Energy now. I'm blending it all out with the same Sephora brush that I used for my foundation. I left all these blending snippets for all my makeup lovers because I don't know, there's something about like concealer and like skin stuff blending into the skin. It just is so satisfying. So, you're welcome. Now I'm taking the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush in the shade Nude Tude, and I'm using that as my blush. In the picture I'm referencing of Lara Raj, she looks like she's wearing a barely there kind of blush, so I thought this was the perfect shade for that. It's actually so crazy to me that I'm getting compared to someone whose name is Lara because that's my mom's name. And I know throughout my life, she's always had the struggle of people calling her Laura instead of Lara because no one really understands that it's a very diverse name. My mom, she's Lebanese Armenian, and my dad is Puerto Rican. So I'm oftentimes like compared to Indians, or people think I'm from India, which is completely fine with me because they have a very beautiful and rich culture. Now I'm taking the Krylon TV paint stick in the shade Ivory, and I'm going to use that to highlight under my eyes. Like I said before, it looks like she has a lot of brightness there, so I felt like I needed a little more brightness. If you are using this product, please be careful and use it sparingly because it could get really cakey really fast. But it is so gorgeous for pictures. Oh my gosh. Make sure you always blend the edges of everything that you're putting on. I'm taking the same Krylon and I'm using that to highlight my chin and under my contour. I feel like it was a little like dark and I needed to brighten up a bit. I am now setting everything I highlighted with the Huda Beauty Banana Bread powder. I am taking that Charlotte Tilbury bronzer again, and I will be setting my contour with that. And then I'm going in with the Gucci blush in the shade Rosy Beige. Look how pretty that color is. It matches perfectly with the cream blush. I am taking my TTD eye contacts in the shade Polar Light Gray. They gave me a coupon code for this a while ago to give you guys. It's under Kiki Chanel. I hope it still works, but if you want to get that coin off, ew. Now I'm taking the MAC Giga Black Mascara. It's the best bottom lash mascara ever. I am now taking the Makeup by Mario lip pencil in either the shade Jeff. My name's Jeff. I'm sorry, I had to. and or it's dark chocolate. I wanted to use dark chocolate, but I might have ended up taking Jeff from my inventory. My bad. But it was a little too warm for me when I blended out, so now I'm using Cursed from Unearthly Cosmetics to make it a little more cool toned because she's wearing a very dark brown in the picture, but it's like not warm at all. It's just either neutral or cool tone. So now I'm blending it all together. It's still a little warm, but I ended up taking the LA Girl matte lipstick in the shade Carried Away. It's been my obsession lately. I love it. Look how pretty. If you use too much of it, you can look a little crazy, but just the right amount, you look yummy. By the way, this is the reference picture, if you were wondering. And I really wanted to be like very authentic to the picture that I'm trying to recreate. And she is wearing, I believe, a bindi, which is part of her culture. She is Indian, I believe half Indian. So I wanted to also incorporate that and the nose ring. I promise I am not doing any kind of cultural appropriation. I appreciate the culture and I think she's a beautiful girl and I just wanted to be very authentic to the photo. That is the end, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please comment, like, and subscribe. Obviously, duh. Yeah. You don't have to, obviously. I'm not putting a gun to your head right now. I mean, unless you're into that. All right, let me get off here. Bye. Gabriella. Oh, na 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 na.